Picture this. The Indian Ocean lights up for 3 straight nights, 15,000 square kilometers of pure white glow, bright enough that satellites mistake it for city lights. Then, poof, it's gone. No storm, no ships, no trace. Oceanographers call it the Milky Sea. And their best answer is probably bacteria. Probably, if the sea can hide a light show the size of Connecticut. What else is it tucking away just below our hulls? Milky Sea and bioluminescent anomalies. Sailors have told white night stories for centuries, and modern eyes finally caught one on camera. The official explanation is a super bloom of glowing bacteria. But here's the snag: those bacteria can't multiply fast enough under open ocean conditions. The water's too warm, nutrients too scarce, something's giving them a boost. And it isn't earthquakes or volcanic vents. Before every recent sighting, hydrophones register a pure 17 kHz ping. Think wine glass meets foghorn. That doesn't match any. Known source, coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe something's ringing the dinner bell, and we're the latecomers. The Baltic Sea Anomaly, June 2011. Swedish treasure hunters hunting antique wine bottles stumble on a disc the size of a jumbo jet sitting 90 meters down. Side-scan sonar shows crisp right angles, and a stair-stepped ridge glaciers don't do geometry. Homework: metal samples come back heavy on titanium and manganese. The same cocktail used in spacecraft alloys. The water around the disk is 4 degrees colder in a perfect ring. Exactly what you'd expect if something big just vented heat. Drop an ROV inside the ring and the camera glitches, compasses spin. And the feed dies. Sweden slapped an environmental protection lock on the site. Funny way too. Garda Rock, Forbidden Island, North Sentinel. On the tourist maps the Andamans look like paradise except for one speck labeled entry prohibited. North Sentinel is home to the Sentinellies, who greet visitors with arrows and zero patience for selfies. Indian satellites supply blurry images on purpose, but a 2016 thermal scan leaked out. A bright, symmetrical heat plume smack in the island's center, too hot for jungle, too neat for a wildfire. At an unidentified subsurface contact that carved a 30-meter trench straight into the abyss. Plus a stack of right-to-information replies so redacted they look like modern art. Something doesn't want visitors. Above or below. The Bloop Revisited. 1997. Pacific hydrophones pick up a sound that travels 5,000 kilometers and still rattles the senses. NOAA blames an ice quake, except ice doesn't harmonize. The original spectrogram shows overtones at 80 Hz. And this year a new ray of Point Nemo caught the same call. Now joined by a second voice, a perfect fifth up. The official log. Biologic of unknown origin. Translation: we have no idea what's out there, but it's singing in chords, and it's big enough to sink the choir. If any of these stories just raised the hair on your neck, hit subscribe. Every week we chase the footnotes the official docs bury. Drop your best guess below: Milky Sea bacteria on steroids or a cosmic karaoke session of Point Nemo. The smartest theory might show up in our next episode. Underwater crop circles and pufferfish paradox off Oshima, Japan. Divers swim past crisps and mandolas 6 meters wide. Scientists credit pufferfish romance. Except the fish were nowhere near the reef when identical patterns popped up overnight after a typhoon wiped the originals clean. Laser scans reveal magnetite microspheres, cosmic dust sprinkled inside the grooves like glitter. Locals add a side note: silent blue-white lights hover above the water on nights the circles appear. Either the fish are outsourcing their art, or someone signing their work. The Yonaguni Monument, 25 meters down near Okinawa, sits what looks like a stepped pyramid carved by a perfectionist mason. Geologists insist tectonic cracks just got lucky. The right angles and parallel corridors beg to differ. One slab even sports a star map matching. Orion as it looked 12,000 years ago, right before global sea levels jumped. Every winter solstice the monument's edges light up with plankton, the glow crawling upward at sunset like a cosmic elevator. Nature's rave or ancient alarm clock, you decide. Devil Sea Dragon's Triangle, east of Japan. The Dragon's Triangle has been swallowing ships since samurai kept diaries. In 1953 the Kyomal no. 5 radioed. The sky is folding. Then vanished with 31 souls. No wreckage. No oil slick, just calm water. In 2019, an uncrewed drone mapped a 200-meter magnetic dip at the Triangle's heart, identical to the one above the Baltic disk. Seawater samples from both spots share the same titanium fingerprint. Either the ocean loves reruns, or someone's cruising magnetic highways we haven't even paved yet. Lost city of Pavlopetri, south of Greece. Sonar traces the neat grid of a Bronze Age town now under 5 millennia of silt. Pottery shards date to 2800 BCE. Yet the clay shows zero saltwater croche, and this city sank first. Not gradually. Carbon tests turn up iridium, the calling card of meteor impacts. Though the nearest terrestrial deposit sits halfway around the globe, either ancient Greeks had Amazon Prime for cosmic metals, or whatever flooded Pavlopetri brought souvenirs from space. We started with a glow in the Indian Ocean and finish with a town that shouldn't exist. Between them stretches a breadcrumb trail of identical magnetic dips, alien metals, and harmonies no whale ever sang. We've mapped less of our own ocean floor than we have Mars. Yet the deep keeps dropping hints, constellation carvings, cosmic dust crop circles, iridium-laced ruins. Call them coincidences if that helps you sleep. Or admit the abyss has been chatting all along, and we're finally learning how to eavesdrop. Until next tide, keep your questions ready. Dawn might bring another secret to the surface.